Let me put my little pappers down, right. The reason they had the detention was to force Anon and Fang to be in the room together. Like, you don't have to do that. These characters want to be in the same room to some extent. Like, I don't know, man. It's very Watsonian to think about the scenes like that. Instead of the doyless need, like, what does the scene do for the characters and whatever. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear me say that. Anyway, buenos dias. Get to see you such a fine morning. Yeehaw. Okay, we just got all the simple stuff. Let's put in good, honest labor. Like, weren't you just talking about how you had jack shit to do? So, why are you having campus beautification as a detention thing if apparently you have nothing to do during winter? Shouldn't the gardening club just do that maintenance stuff anyway? It's so weird. It's like that's trying to have its cake and eat it too. Also, because of how the timeline in Snoot game works, the whole, like, white Christmas thing never really matters. So you could just have winter be whatever. I don't know, it just feels like it's trying to... It doesn't quite know what to do, right? It's doing stuff because other people said so. It's very Watsonian. It is not trying to analyze what, narratively speaking, do these scenes do for the characters, and what is their point in the plot. Like, it's intellectually uninterested. I didn't think a Boy Scout like you would get detention. With the gardening club. I'm surprised. I mean, to be fair, I could see how this would never come up. Maybe you can get Principal Spears to stop yelling because he sees how terrified you are, you little man baby. You little baby man. Little baby man. Little baby man. Little baby man. God, they're all lined up for the firing squad. This is as straightforward as it's going to be. It's just the scene. So we're just going to go and where the good stuff happens. Fingerless doesn't count. It's about not getting dirt under your nails. Oh. Well, that's a cute way. That's what happened at science class. We got a little repetition. We got a little follow through. That is kind of you, Inco. Need hand. You have two. That's what a smart guy. He's got two, so he can help. So he can get two hands. Shit is fine. Trimming over it. Didn't expect to be in a troublemaker club because. Oh, this. This would be a very interesting sentence if Fang practiced self-harm. Right? If Fang, like, did, like, habitual cutting, this would be an interesting sentence, right? But that wouldn't work because Fang's forearms are visible, like, 24/7. Because, you know, it's not cold in California! But the only reason they made it they made it snow in Wani was A, for Christmas, and B, so that Inco's stupid jacket actually made any fucking sense. Despite the amount of deaths occurring because of lizards just getting stuck and frozen over. So, like, if it is winter, right? Do they have cars that drive around and find people that are freezing to death? Or is there just a massive population dip in Saurians every winter? Is that how it works? Like, come on. I need some help here. There are homeless people in California way, right? I'm just asking the questions. Everyone here is too terrified to ask. It's Actually, considering thinking about that, right? If we go with the through line of like we're gonna make a world that's cohesive, shouldn't Saurians consider housing to be a fundamental right because of the fact that they would die at night otherwise because they need their heat? Wouldn't an actual America in this world have like housing is like a human right to the point that you are given a house if you don't have one? Like there wouldn't be homeless people anymore because again, humans can weather the storm. Dinosaurs really can't. A blizzard kills them. It's that simple. You need some extreme measures to, because heat is hard to manage without a proper building. That's all I'm saying. Humans survive because, humans can live up in negative bajillions, and they're like, ha ha ha, I got a little fire from my little hands. Fucking weirdos. Humans are so weird, man. Get them out of here. They're just little monkeys. Little apes. Anyway, Inco, and they're trimming some vines, which is not a euphemism. Oh, this is where the butt thing happens. That is such a terrible idea. That's how you fall over, Fang. I appreciate that Fang almost got themselves killed with a snap neck being stupid, but hey, that's what teens do. Oh no. Fang got ground pounded by Inco! Oh no, Fang's wings actually do something! Oh no. What kind of accident makes her fall? See, this is what I mean. I just mentioned like the whole like if Fang practices self-harm, gloves, cutting, etc. Haha joke, but I guess there are the wings, right? So I guess Fang would probably be like, "Whoop! Oops! A couple of feathers are stuck in the. Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it." You're trying to rip all my feathers out. What a funny thing for you to say, Miss. Actually tears her own feathers out. What a weird thing to say. I mean, I guess the context is very different, but it is a funny thing to say. There's a bit of dark humor in there. Irony is the term you're looking for, Safi, not humor. Inco, no more ladders for you. It's a Katisha. Inco has to take the safety course. Go to pulling the weeds. That means pulling Fang's tail because she's a weed. Got him. Got him. Oh, was her with it. I wasn't really paying that much attention. Inco is an expert at snakes and ladders. His jacket's all torn up. This poor man sacrificed his jacket for the girlfriend. Please, F's in chat for this man's jacket. He was so fashionable. Fang, I think that if you have to ask this many times, you're either never gonna get an answer, or Inco is just too much of a Labrador to tell you that he wants to make out. I don't even know if Inco wants to make out at all. Like Inco smooching the shit out of Olivia always felt like a thing they just kind of stumbled into along the way. You know, they really didn't want that relationship to be too physical. Nobody cares. Everyone's out for themselves. Hell yeah. Don't subscribe to my Patreon. Oh no, they'll use that soundbite against me in the future. Somehow you're the only person there that doesn't laugh. Because your school is fucking weird, man! Because I'm pretty sure everyone that showed up to laugh at you, and Inco's like the one idiot who's too fresh to know what was going on. Like, I always felt that scene was a little too, like, weirdly, like, dogpile-y, but, like, Inco doesn't laugh because he's too fucking stupid. Don't know what's going on. I'm suddenly friends with you? That makes you so popular. Well, is he even popular, or did he just kind of stumble into some friendships? Everyone wants something. Well, if he wants to get into your pants, you can just accuse him of that and call it a day. Interesting that we're switching it up, though. Because originally the whole thing is like, Anon is like, oh, I was at the concert, but I'm a big boy about it. But we can't do that because Inco's too good of a boy. I guess we're still kind of doing it because we're still kind of going like, that's so fucking weird. You're like the one guy who was nice about it, but hey. I guess we're trying to have our cake and eat it too, but not too much. We're trying to have our cake and eat it like a half. 1.5. Let me go talk to them. Me, Inco, master of words. Boom, boom. Oh, he's with the car. To him. Inco, no! You're gonna get arrested for crimes! Out here they have a shoot-first policy on humans. So much for the tolerant post-racist society. Blam, blam, blam. Go back to being perfect. Alarm's going off. I'm laughing, but these are all gags that were done in the original script, so... Don't you think you deserve any of that, you alrighty, man? You stole those jokes. You stole them with both hands tied behind your back. Oh, shit. Talk to me. Inco is sick and tired of being a guy who listens. He wants to be talked to. Stealing a car will put you in jail. Do you want your parents involved? Inco, would you want your parents involved? Maybe this would actually get them to listen to you. Maybe you become one of those people who starts trying to get attention from their parents by doing crimes. The good news, either the window is strong or those boots suck. It can go both ways, Inco. I mean, she gets fashion advice from Trish, apparently. I think this is mostly the same as it was in the original. I'm looking at the original, that's what I'm doing, in case you're wondering. Shut the fuck up, cunt smuggler, I'm focusing on this. Oh, yeah. Well, she was trying to pick the lock, right? Or was implied she was trying to do something? She looks a bit like it's a genuine question. Stop kicking the car. Messed up was a dick move, but it kept going like this. Already detention. What's a few more days? Want to get your parents involved? The context's different. They're way more like maladapted people trying to figure shit out in the original. You're right to being you're scouting the skills, and I've got on the show for myself. What I did was wrong, but you're better than this. And then the guy comes to interrupt it. Get the fuck out of Dodge! See, he was way more like specific about it. So I think that worked that down. I mean, if you face your parents, Inco, they'd probably defend you because they're like, listen, our Inco's a good little boy. He's a little Labrador, right? He's got a little dog face. He's got the little puppy nose. He's got the puppo nose. He's got the little pupper nose. Honk honk. He's just a little guy. It's just random. Man, isn't it weird that the one with the fucking wings that should fly are like good at running? How strange. Shouldn't it be the raptor they're good at running? Inco will be confused. Yeah, flight and fight response with Anon should be different, but you know, I'm not giving anyone credit for that. Well, it's fight, flight, freeze, and there's like a fourth one maybe? I forgot. Fornicate? Never expected to actually become your friend. Excellent to coast to school after being a loner. Interestingly, in the original Chapter 5, this is like halfway through and we're almost at the end. Why are we hamming on this so much? Why is the whole, like, Sint Hammond thing so fucking cruxical to the whole situation? This is the 5th fucking time Inco's been like, man, I should have been in another school. Shut up already. It's been a month. Grow up. Yeah, the photography program I never waiting, but timing didn't work out. I mean, I guess at this point it really isn't just like the callback, but it feels weird. Because if the point is St. Hammond is the perfect friendship he never got, then this text should be way more like, I would have made friends there that went to photography and would have kissed and made out and I would have had a boyfriend, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, shit. I got 30 minutes. And then shit's gonna go down. So sorry. We gotta put the pedal to the metal now. Took him not a lot to be on. Not so they're real nice to me. I mean, it's kind of cute that, like, for once things work out. But wasn't, like, half the point of Wani, like, I was gonna be there the whole year and I could actually make some proper friendships before it's over? Like, it does feel kind of strange to give him, like, 6 months. Like, to double back on, like, a really big part. Which is like, I'm going to be there a whole year. It's like, no. Just to keep up the pace of I don't know. It's just... It's a detail that I don't think gets enough attention. It's way more focused on the Sid Hammond part instead of, like, I would have been somewhere a whole time and it would have shared with the same things. And it's not about the photography program, right? It's about the connections, the friends he could have made. It's about the greater potential. It's a little flat. It's a little inhuman, which I guess makes sense for someone like Inco, but... This is all new to me. I've been friendly to people, looking back, I never really had any friends before. Because you're my friend. Oh shit. Oh, Fang's gonna do the little everyone is a weed thing. There's so many people in the world. How many have achieved anything? But pretentious idiots take the hot shit and then waste everyone's time and energy. Fucking weeds. Now was the time to white out my friends. Is he doing the fucking Arthur squeeze? But I will admit, someone like Inco should say, Fang, this is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. You're an idiot. Same vapid, shitty, weed-like people that love off stage, but you're not. Of course I'm not. I would. It's very interesting that the weed quality comes from yelling people off stage and not being empty, which is to me interesting. Shows that Fang really is just kind of mad at the world instead of having an actual cohesive philosophical political theory. Funny gif. This freaky Boy Scout perfect human that came out of nowhere. I'm not perfect, Fang! They huff, then retreated back into their wings. I want to be a professional photographer. Wanted? I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to be? It's like, it's like, I think there's an interesting argument and conversation to have here. Like, not now, we're in chapter 5, it's way too fucking early for that. But there's an argument to be had for Inco for, like, so you got into a fancy school and you hope the fancy school will do all the work for you? That's not how schools work, Inco. You have to still put in the work and the effort and shit. You know, that's what the Otacon would have taught him and everything. But like, if you're tying everything back to like not getting into St. Hammond, how shallow of a person are you that that's like the one defining thing that you keep hammering on? It's like, oh man, this thing I had no control over defines my life. That's like that's kind of interestingly the point of Snoot game. It's like, yeah, who fucking cares, man? Just dig yourself out of the grave and get going. Although, like, this is kind of neat though, tying it back to the whole church doesn't like. I mean, it's the same chapter, so it's a bit too immediate. Like you're trying to be too fancy about things. This is why you want to break things up into chapters, is so that you can go, oh, that wasn't that chapter, instead of, oh, this was the same chapter. You set it up, you execute. Shit doesn't feel good if you execute it in the same chapter you set it up, because then it just feels like the chapter instead of the plot. You know, it's a structural thing in your brain. Never added this clip before, but I'd like to keep it. That's a cute way to tie into what Anon has going on, because I say he's got a similar vibe. But if you want, I could tell Rosa you weren't feeling good and you can leave early. That's cute. Carelessness yields bad karma! My karma score is negative. How am I supposed to buy a body upgrade now? Like, I want more dice for my hitting people stat. Oh man, Fang's picking up the pieces. That's cute. I mean, that's alright. We got a character moment. Come on, you don't have to stick around. We're almost done. I got somehow managed to get something in like 30 minutes, and it's annoying. And I'm like, oh man, I gotta angrily shaking my fist. And I'm already. Today was supposed to be like a rest and relaxation day, right? But instead, life finds a way to be like, hey, Safi, would you like to have anxiety that you had yesterday? You know what, Senator? You can ruin Inco for me all you like. Just hit me. Today is already sucky enough as is. Just banana slam me, please. Spears is all like, everyone's good boy. Pats for everyone. Inco has the same outfit as Sans Undertow, even bald as skeleton. Man, if only he was Sans, he might actually be a little bit, have a bit more universal appeal. What a fucking idea that would be, right? Turns out Inco was a Sans XP. Who would have seen it coming? Ha It's real food. Even Spears was gone. Well, the way Fang hides it is Fang doesn't eat like a lot. I will say though, um, if someone eats a lot, their stomach should distend. That like, how do you hide that is the real question. She's got like those fucking what are they called again? Corsets built into her back. Oh, they're fixing the flower bed. Seems like oh, we're gonna ask about the astrology. I don't I don't know. What is it? Anime? What's that? Inco, how the fuck are you on Reddit and you don't know what anime is? I keep getting fucking anime in real life and other like assorted fucking things on my I'm bored and I'm just looking through some stuff to kill time, you know? Which is also extremely full of politics. It's just fucking annoying, man. I want to just see a cute little cat and go, man, that sure killed a minute and then get up. Wow, $200 steak pours an entire bottle of ketchup on it. The chef cries out in pain. If we're doing the fucking parallel between like Vinny and stuff, I'm quitting on the spot. We're no longer streaming this because that is a capital C offense. If we're gonna get fucking smarmy about anime, I already just read about a guy getting smarmy and it sucked. Then it's gonna suck now. Inco does not need anime to be a human being. He got into anime and Wani because that was what Olivia wanted to fucking talk about. That wasn't art. I'm gonna wake up sore in the morning. Anime marathon. Get some running shorts, man. It's gonna be a long marathon to run. I want cat pit. Cat's back in pics, not politics. Yeah, man. The worst part about the politics getting in my Reddit feed is it's the same two fucking subjects, right? Every day there are like there are like two there at any moment there are two political topics that are discussed and they're always the same and the comments are the same and it's on five different fucking Reddits so it shows up five different fucking times and I'm like okay. Anime Reddit be like harem harem shitty isekai harem JoJo gay JoJo harem repeat. Oof. God damn it. Why are these things being said in channels that I don't... See you Monday. Monday, Monday. It goes good, people. Vapid, shitty, and we like. Apology accepted. I'm glad you don't think I'm acceptable as a casualty in a school shooting. How nice of you. I'll pick myself up when E1 comes around. We all know this is going to be E4 because these Fics can't get their heads out of their asses and take a hint. I'm not saying it shouldn't be a good ending, right? I'm just saying that they're going to go for E4 in the bland way, and it's like, have some creativity. Have a human ending. You're not a fucking video game. Just write the ending that fits the character and the plots and the themes. You're like a bee. Oh, fuck you, Inco. Now you get to wear the black and yellow striped shirt. I'm a bee. Go for Platzi. Oh, helpful and shit. This is so dumb. Could always demote you to an earthworm. Beagle. Let's watch B movie. Pretty sure he can't take it back. Is Inco still a dweeb though? I feel like he's more of a dork. I'm just saying. So, yeah, I don't know. From what I know from the character, I think it should be 2.5-ish. What do you mean 2.5-ish? Like, Inco isn't going to be a big beefcake. We know that much. That doesn't make any fucking sense. But, ending 2 doesn't make any sense because Inco doesn't want to be like that. If we're talking about, Wani's endings, I guess, then, yeah, maybe, I guess. Again, this man's getting fucking glazed in the comments. Where's my glazing? Who do I gotta shoot to get my frosting? Fang was 100% lost in checking out the goods. Did Fang just ogle Inco when he was on the ladder? Inco is caked up. Oh, you know, I feel So, I think chapter 6 is next, and I don't have time for that. We'll do that tomorrow. Oh, that's why I was thinking about track meets, because chapter 6, like, line 2 is, like, about track meets. What was chapter 6 in the original? I look for the venue. It's gonna be an interesting one, at least. Maybe my voice will recover a little bit, and I can actually do my usual spiel. Inko and Snoot should just become distant friends and disappear. You know what? You know what? I like that. That makes a lot more sense. That 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 works for me. So yeah, we're gonna call it here for now. Well, like I said, stream's over. See you guys later. I do like the idea of like they just become friends because instead of violent separation, they would just silently resolve. Because I don't really see how these two would like stay friends for long. Inko and Olivia always had the music stuff, the art stuff, photography. They had their relations. They had the whole Iadicon thing to keep them together. I don't really see what like Inko and you know Fang were always more this element of they both found the power to be people in each other. Trish would call her Inko if given the chance. Listen. I want that story on my desk by Thursday. Actually, how would you fucking afford a collar? You know, it'd probably be a crappy one. Come on, you can't just buy one from the pet store. Gotta put some effort into it, man. I'd buy that for a collar. GB Robo, please. Our power bill's $8,000 this month. We have to sell most of part. What is this? Camp life, harbingers of doom. People across the whole camp leap to their feet, awakened by the sound of angry screeches. Dozens of huge birds are circling over the construction site. The owls are back, moaned the terrified workers. It's a sign. The heavens warn us. We shouldn't be here. We're doomed. For a while, the birds disappear above the bay, leaving our people severely shaken. Motivation will fall even more each morning. Fucking owls is the button prompt to continue. Fuck yeah. No, you're supposed to obey me. 6 Mario renders. What the hell? Yeah. So yeah. Tomorrow we'll do chapter 6. We'll see where it goes. I think the big thing that I don't like about this, other than the fact that I'm not writing, which makes me extra grumpy, I just haven't put pen to paper. I'm just very upset about a lot of stuff. It's not energetic. I'm not feeling the zest, the spark, the zibbity doo dah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be there, be square, etc. I got annoying conversations to have. I'm probably gonna cry and not sleep and just be mad the whole time, because just there's no place for me anymore. For me or for boy wife? Because if it's boy wife, then I'm fine. I get it, right? Like men's. Good luck, man. Yeah, I'm just curious at this point. I also want my throat to recover so I can actually do the way I'm supposed to.